guys?
I just hit go live. So, I think the two projects that I want to work on in the immediate future, I want to do that series of everything you need to know about infographics, but I haven't done a beginner guide in a while, and there's so many new beginner players. It might be time, especially with a change to at least a couple of the status effect icons coming, it might be time to do a guide on status effects and how they work, focus versus resistance, what they mean exactly, and how they interact with one another.
What changes are we getting to the status?
Just the appearance. So like right now, there's been a complaint for a while that bleed looks like offense up or offense down. They look very similar.
It doesn't.
I mean, if you look very closely, it's not too hard to tell them apart, but compared to all the other status effects that it's painfully easy to see from a distance. So the thing is, it was never... They never called it bleed, they called it damage over time, so it was like a damage symbol with like a hourglass in the middle, because it's a damage over time, and that way it worked for fire, it worked for blood, etc. But I pointed out, like, you know, you could say it's a like, it doesn't quite work for poison, but like for burns, people are like, why is getting hit with fire make them bleed? It's like, have you ever seen someone fresh out of a fire? They're bleeding everywhere.
Aren't they changing the symbol though? I don't know if you said already, but aren't
Yes.
they changing it to like a little blood drop?
Yes, they're changing it to a blood drop, which is, it's much easier to see. And they're also changing...
They're gonna add in like different effects then, like burn and others, or just keep
Well, they are adding in marked. So we've seen them since the game has launched. I believe deflect was added in after launch, and then immunity and disrupt were added in after launch. And now they're changing what bleed looks like. They're adding in marked. Charged was added in after launch. There's a bunch of stuff. So getting frozen also makes people bleed. Is that true?
No.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think if you get frozen hard enough, your blood becomes a solid.
That is kind of what freezing means.
I know. Hello, T-Ball. Don't worry, the stream schedule is shifting earlier and earlier. There's a bit of a late start today. Long story, but this is going to be a short stream because I have a couple projects I really want to get to work on. But yes, stream schedule's slowly moving. I'm trying to do it slowly so people can keep up. But
Don't try and get out of playing Super War then.
I will probably not be playing Super War today. Cold can burn you, but yeah, I don't think cold can make you bleed. Maybe if it like purely externally cracks your skin, but not really.
You can cut yourself in an ice pick if that's it.
That's true. You can get cut. Oh, damn it. I need my phone charger, and I had an argument with Courtney this morning where she was like, I need a phone charger. You have one in the stream room, don't you? And I went, don't go grab the one in the stream room. You won't put it back. And she went, yes, I will. I promise. And I went, you won't put it back. You never put it back. And she went, I will. I promise. I'm not going upstairs for the others. And I went, okay. So, place your bets. Who thinks my phone charger is in this room?
100% definitely in the room.
I feel like it would be a weird story to bring up if it wasn't. You know?
Yeah, if I was like, and then she did.
Would do.
She did put it back. Isn't that crazy? No. No. Sometimes people, it's not always fun being right. I'll say that. It's not always fun being right. That said, I do hate the people who are like, hate to say I told you so. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I love saying I told you so. It's a lot of fun. Squirrels cause bleeding? Yes, they do. Hello. Hello, Odile. What up, TRP? What up, your name here? What up, Stephen Canales? What up, Charles? What up, Daniel? What up, Theo? What up, Alexander? What up, Muna? What up, Matt? What up, Courier? What up, LC? What up, Matt Murdoch? What up, Golfer Klein? What up, Nazar? What up, Derek? What up, Giraffe? What up, Double Loose? What up, Killian? What up, Jackson? What up, Phenomenal? What up, XD Brute Monster? What up, Jacob? What up, Mark Williamson? What up, Smokey? If I didn't already say, what up, Killian Cook? What up, Monkey? What up, Livepool? What up, Joe-Ho?
Wait, that's the second day in a row you said what up me. I didn't say what up.
I just say what up to whoever's name I see in the chat. It doesn't. Oh, and you did. You wrote what's up.
I didn't put anything in the
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Okay, I withdraw my what up. Not what up to you, sir. What up, Randy? What up, Will?
that bad.
I said what's up before you even started streaming.
Right.
And you already replied.
Okay. Again, I just say what up to every name I see in the chat.
I appreciate that.
I don't see why this is a problem. Did I hurt you?
No, I was just worried that someone was trying to steal my name.
You say that every day, and every day we end up back at the conclusion that no one's trying to steal your name. I just say what's up to every name I see in the chat when I first start.
I mean, like every day. It was 2 days in a row.
Like, if I release those video we did earlier, I don't think anyone wants to steal your name.
You said you've been losing rank quickly. Have you been losing rank more quickly compared to your old defense? And also, part of the problem, like how many people on your shard have Black Order? Because if a lot of people on your shard have Black Order, since you have Ebony, like, ultimately we should work on, since you have Ebony, ultimately what you should work on is Black Order. So, if you're not, yeah, you know, if you're not working on Black Order, and like, your defense would have to be so strong for Black Order to fail to attack into it. What up, JL? What up, Edgars? What up, Baboosh? What up, Muya Man? Can you say what's up to my Alliance leader? What up, Squinty Whisper? What up, Grant? Yeah, Alliance 4 gameplay, Arena gameplay, Ultima 7 gameplay, Q&A, and more. Alright. Let me make sure, yep, okay. Well, I mean, even I get dropped like 30 ranks. That's pretty normal. You said you struggle to fight back with it? You struggle to fight back with your own Black Order? Into what? What defenses? I mean, if you're running into defenses that your Black Order is struggling against, I think it's safe to emulate them. What kind of defenses are keeping your Black Order at bay? Because Black Order should be able to punch up like 100k on pretty much anything that isn't Black Order for the most part. What up, Julie? What up, Alexander? Similar to my defense, but Cyclops is usually a Hela, Invisible Woman, etc. Well, I mean that. I think, if I remember correctly, when we originally did it, I think I said you eventually want to replace Cyclops, but for the time being, Cyclops was who you had really strong. No, I didn't find out who hacked the stream yesterday. I don't care who did it. What up, Zach G? What was I gonna say? And Margos, I'm sorry that you don't feel good. Sleeping in shouldn't make you feel bad. Unless you overslept.
Well, I ate too much.
Ah, see, that's on you.
You can be like you can oversleep though when you feel grotty because you slept
Yeah,
too much.
yeah, it's possible, but you could shake it off. What up, Duck Dat Trong? But so anyway, T-Ball, regarding replacing Cyclops, I mean, look at the ones that are giving you trouble, and you know, whichever one you find the most difficult, replace Cyclops with whoever you have strongest. Right, I understand. But so you're saying that the same defense is giving you trouble, and it might be because your Corvus and Proxima are small that you're having trouble fighting into them with Black Order. But you're saying Hela, Invisible Woman, so try Hela and Invisible Woman if you have them strong enough. Oh my god, Edgars, that's horrible.
I got a new high score in Arena recently, actually. Got my way up to 6.
Nice. What up, Cassiano? Day's going pretty good, right? Day's going pretty good.
I really wish there could be a separate arena shop for free-to-play players.
Yeah, but there would also have to be, you know, like cut-off times.
Yeah, I know. But I'm currently fighting with 2-year-old whales right now.
That is unfortunate. And wait, you're fighting with 2-year-old whales, and you got to rank 6?
Yes, sir.
Cutler me skeptical.
Well, I fucking heavily invest. I managed to get Ebony first time round, which is rare for me. Getting first free play. And then followed him up and got to rank 6. The main thing that's held me back in the past is not getting the new legendary first time round.
That will definitely hold you back, but I mean, if they're actually 2-year-old whales, they should have decently strong teams. They should have 7-star Ebony or 6-star Ebony.
They mostly do. I'm constantly fighting teams that are
Same, Zach G. Same.
7-star.
Oh, okay. Well, keep it up. Look, if you're managing to get to 6th and you haven't spent anything, you're doing fine. I wouldn't be complaining too much. Plenty of free to play.
I didn't get paid out since I just got. That was my highest.
Oh. Do you make sure to try to, you know, what? Okay. Do you make sure to try to, you know, fight for the highest possible position right at payout? And do you use the sneaky way to cheat and slingshot and do all sorts of other abusive things in arena that a lot of people do?
It's an awkward time of day for me, to be honest. I always do two matches at the start of daily research just to get the objective out of the way, and then I do 3 matches within an hour before payment.
What up, Jay? If I didn't already say, does aim work in a defender's 220 to 280k? Depending, like, it's very, very winnable. It absolutely can be won, but it depends, like, do they have a giant Punisher and Daredevil? Who's strong on your team? It's definitely winnable, but it depends on who you can drop before the JJ special, basically. It's a bit risky, but I would take that matchup in Blitz and feel pretty good, but it does depend on the teams. Try the team of Phoenix, Pyro, Johnny, Green Goblin, and Ghost Rider, the Fire Squad. All right. What up, LeBron? What up, Fresh? What up, Charles? Is 7-1 a bit harder than 6-5? Yes, I believe so. Oh, you said just started coordinating war for my alliance. Any tips? Get a war bot. We didn't have a war bot in the old alliance I was in, and we have a war bot now. Oh my god, it's wonderful. The war bot is good for so many things. And then also, encourage people to consult other people before they do attacks they're not sure of. Like, make sure you're focusing on people not failing attacks, and if someone is unsure if they can attempt an attack, have them check in. I regularly get asked by my alliance, hey, how comfortable would you feel using this team into this team? And I get to weigh in, and sometimes I prevent some bad attacks. They'll be like, how do you feel about me using power armor into this team? And I'll be like, what? No, you're in security. Don't do that. Someone will get sniped.
Are you able to explain like how you would get a warbot, or like a link to getting it and stuff like that?
Let me see the name of it. The name of it.
Lion actually was asking
It's literally just called Warbot.
But I ain't got a clue.
Is it just called Warbot? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can send you a link if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could. My old alliance wanted it, so I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it from Ed's Tales.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's a good starting point. But
The Warbot? I love it. My favorite thing that the Warbot does is it messages everyone. It doesn't at everyone every time a new energy drops. It does it like 1 minute beforehand, and it lets everyone know, like, hey, get ready to attack, and it's wonderful.
That's the very useful thing about it. Yeah, I don't like the counter suggestions it does though very much.
No, I mean, but for my
No, you don't have to use the. You don't have to use the.
They could probably be a bit more useful for them.
So we're using one called Carl, C-A-R-L, Carl Warbot. I don't know if they named it Carl or if it's called Carl. Oh, there you go. I can PM a link, a mod. There you go. Look. I can PM a mod, a link to the Warbot server if y'all let me know who can share links in the chat. If I could find the setting to allow everyone to share links in the chat, I would allow it. But I think YouTube only lets mods post links. On Twitch, I had it set so anyone could post links, but yeah, you can send it to LivePool and he'll share it with everyone. What up, Insane Spotter-Man?
I'm outside. Send it to I didn't know to do
but yeah, people have been asking me how I like my new alliance, and I like them quite a bit. They take war and raid very seriously, and
I remember.
We're crushing it.
I was in that alliance for a week.
I dig it. And we've been doing really well ever since I joined, and I brought in one of my buddies so far. And I'm going to be bringing over a few more people from the previous A team when spots open up. But yeah, so, like we were there for half a war season so far, and we placed top 50 in the war season overall. And how many wars are we into this most recent season? This is the second one going on.
Correct.
And so yeah, it's only 2 wars, so it's not that impressive. But we won the first, and we're winning the second, and they don't do off wars, so. I don't expect to go like 6-0 this war season, but I'm well, you say as you shouldn't, but when you get up to where we're at, the only way to not take a war off is to be spending cores or buying war packs. It's just what people do.
100 cores a week to do 3 energy every.
I don't know. So Manic is among the most upset with me. Going all the way back to like 3 weeks ago, what happened. So he won't tell me if he still wants me to have people sending him lowest reported power unlock. So message him and see if he's still doing that. If he has stopped doing it, I will start doing it again. But yeah, he was like, take those infographics off your server. I was like, are you kidding me? You don't want your helpful infographics helping people on my server? There's 30,000 people on my server, and you want to screw them all? Like, I'm just gonna have to remake them. It's not like it takes me that long to just remake it. And the craziest part is I made them in the first place. He took over from what I was doing. So, very interesting. But yeah, if you go back to the earliest ones, they were me anyway. He just offered to take over, and I was like, sure, that's very helpful of you.
People like to be difficult even when it's
I don't know.
necessary.
I don't know. And so the comment of you got booted from your own alliance, I believe technically I got booted from my own alliance, but it was voluntary. Like, I was the leader. You can't boot the leader. I voluntarily gave someone else lead. And then when I gave someone lead, then...
At least they waited until season 10.
Yeah.
Unlike some other alliance leaders I may know.
There's no excuse for that.
I just want to say thanks to Marble. He sent the link to the Warbot to LivePool.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Can you post it in chat?
I'm on my phone, but I'll give it a go.
No,
Yeah, can you see it?
Who posted it in chat? It has to be a mod.
Oh, Khasino, just off topic, but so do you know where you had the Newsly week with Ali and that?
What about it?
So at the end, you obviously said they're working on 4 characters. I can't remember if you or Valley said it.
Me.
Is that going to be the Spideyverse team? Because, you know, Spider-Man's now on his own. It has to be the Spideyverse team, surely.
Nope. Now.
So you know who it is.
Yeah. I'm not giving it away all at once. It's teasers and leaks and stuff are fun to do over time. Because here's the other thing is, so first off, I want to be very clear. I am not sure exactly how trustworthy these rumors are. I'm actually hearing conflicting rumors. Tawna is saying some things, and Tawna usually gets his information from a known leaker. So I believe, like, Tawna's usually right with his predictions, but he's also made plenty of predictions that have just been completely baseless. Conversely, the person that leaked what I'm repeating, I know they have leaked both correct and incorrect stuff in the past. So I was hesitant to say anything because I don't know how true it is, and I don't want to be responsible for getting everyone excited about something that's someone else made up, and I have no way to verify it. In the past, I have been able to leak stuff that, you know, either I was fortunate enough to see with my own eyes, or some other proof was offered, or it was directly from a person who has a well-established history of always being right. But so on this one, I'm hesitant to say too much because it could all be nonsense. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is you don't want everything spoiled. Like, we're talking about literally stuff for what's supposed to be the patch after next. And since your average patch length is about 5 weeks, that would mean that there would be no more character surprises for 10 weeks. That's a long time to go without anything exciting, so I'm trying to tease it out over time, you know, a few more details.
Gotta drip feed the leaks.
Yeah, that's what I've always done. I know people want to know, but that's what keeps it fun, is you get a few more bits of info and a few more bits of info, and you just get closer and closer, and then you finally get confirmation.
Like, leaks of upcoming characters is not something I care about at all, but I'm always interested by leaks of upcoming features.
I'll say this, hold on.
You could tell me right now that Silver Surfer's coming patch after next, and I wouldn't give a shit unless his kit's good. But
Yeah, I mean, I would more prefer to know how to get the character rather than the actual character itself.
yeah, how to get the character to kill them as well.
How to get the what?
Like, if you told
Character, like legendary or the tunes, whatever, like kind of thing.
yeah.
Oh, what unlocks the legendary? So
Yeah, I'd rather know the
Well-
legendary unlock requirements
well,
than
so
the actual character
so
itself.
here's the actual the actual information on that. So the first thing is they tend to decide that like far closer to when it's actually happening. So for example, I have heard and I've repeated it a few times, I have heard a rumor that I believe as far as who the next legendary will be. However, I believe at this point, and I could be wrong, but I think at this point the devs don't know who the unlock is, so it's not something that even could be leaked. That's the first thing. But the second thing is they wait until it's, you know, a fair amount of time away, but not too far away, and they look right when they're making that decision at what is it that people will have the toughest time getting ready without spending. And that's how they decide a legendary unlock, is what's going to be the rarest, what are the most people not going to have. So like with Phoenix, it was literally a matter of what are people not ready for. Oh, villain mystic controller specifically is something that very few people have 5 of powered up. That was the whole reason for choosing it. And then in addition to that, they announced it too early, and too many people were going to get Phoenix, so then they pissed everyone off by making the split-second last-minute decision to make her a 6-star unlock. So that's not something that will ever be able to be reliably leaked too early, because, like, let's say they did know, and they were like, all right, they have it in their mind, it's going to be X-Force to unlock the next legendary. And I was like, that's what I heard, everyone start farming your X-Force, ignoring the fact that you can't really farm X-Force right now. But if they noticed that, like, oh wait, actually it looks like a lot of people, the word got out, and a lot of people are gonna be able to get, the new legendary the first time free to play, they would change it up. They'd be like, we have to do something different. We have to make it a 6-star unlock, or we have to change the unlock, because the most important thing about a legendary is that they're rare. That is literally the single most important thing about them, is that...
No, in Scopely Fox Nest, it's probably going to be you need 5 Eternals to do it.
I am guessing you'll either need 5 X-Force, or you'll need 5 of the...
Young Avengers?
No, the team that's coming after Young Avengers. is my guess. Because
Do you know what that is?
it could be 5 Young Avengers too, though. They've done a thing where they make two people. So when you say, do you know what that is? That's the team I was referencing in the leaks that he was talking about. That is not confirmed. I have 0 proof that X-Force is needed for the next legendary event. I have 0 proof of that. I'm simply stating that as
It's just something that seems
yeah,
likely.
yeah, it seems likely because most people don't have
at this
them.
point. At this point, like a lot of top end players have every character in the 5-star. So it's
Existing
very likely
ones.
to be a new team.
It's very often either a new team or a mix of old and new characters. So, like when you needed, X-Men or Brotherhood for Magneto, I think you could have 2 or 3 of the characters pretty easy, but then there were 2 characters that it was really hard to get.
Yeah.
So they tend to do that.
Like even me, I'm free to play and I have every single farmable character at least 5-star.
It could totally be the Young Avengers because there's 3 existing Young Avengers, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it's Miles, America Chavez, and who's the other one?
Miss Marvel.
Right, okay. So a lot of people will have Miss Marvel and a lot of people have Miles. Some people will have America Chavez, but a lot of people have not been prioritizing farming America Chavez. Squirrel Girl will be new and hard to get, and if they have a 5th Young Avenger ready to release, then that would be 2 tough to get characters that most people won't have at 5-star for the first pass.
That'll be
Both, Herman, both. I didn't want to do PvP for the name change because Kioma is more than able to beat me in Classic Draft, and so even though he beat me
Balance draft.
Classic Draft. He beat me. No, he doesn't like his odds against me in balance because I play a lot more balanced and he plays a lot more classic. But
Michael's great at balance.
Fuck off.
But anyway, what was I saying? I forget, what was I saying? But anyway, so I don't like, I mean, in addition to the fact that he plays a lot more Classic Draft than me, even all things equal, he's a very good player, and while I'm able to beat him, I don't like my odds in any given 2 or 3 matches. I am nowhere near confident enough to say I'm definitely going to beat him every time. So yeah. I didn't want to agree to a name change, but then when he told me this would be the name change, I was like, oh, I wanted to change my name to that anyway, so I'm in. Just because, if I lose, all right, I've changed my name to something I wanted to do too anyway. Paul Murther, looking out for you, man. This is how the stream has always been. We've been doing this for a long time. I let people hop on voice chat and interact. It keeps it lively. When I'm focusing on what I'm doing and other people are still talking, it keeps it moving. So maybe there will be a stream when there aren't people talking on voice chat, but I'm not in a huge hurry to make that stream a reality. So I'm not trying to be a dick.
Jojo's clearly going to keep bringing this up, so I'll get this out of the way. I did lose 3 times in a row to Jojo Bumps PvP.
Well, we can't all be winners. Did you ever post the link to the Warbot in chat?
I did.
For mutants, what do you think of Pyro? I don't think Pyro is a huge is a huge priority.
Okay, press it again.
I kind of want to...
That's Sam Pevy. Can you imagine no voice chat and listening to Cass all night?
What now?
So it used to be.
No, I like how Cass does it. He does a good mix of him explaining things, getting to the points, and doing really good info, but also having a laugh then with other people. And it's not just certain people; anyone can join it. It's not like this is his select crowd. He's had on people who's abused him over chat and stuff, and he lets him give his piece. So he's very good at balancing it, I think.
Alright, do you want to marry him or something?
Oh, Dirk said the Carl
No,
bot we use
that
is not a
weekend, yeah.
war-specific bot, just has a good scheduler. I have no idea what the new advanced option will be. Please don't hit Greg. God damn it.
Do you have a hope for what it might be?
I have no idea. I have no idea what I think it is. I'm sure I could come up with something that I wish it were, but I have no idea what it is. I want to put a name to the voice. So if you're talking, say who you are.
Live ball.
Joho.
Okay, there you go. That's who those people are.
I hope that helps.
Hmm. Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna be flexing my recruiting muscles a bit in the streams.
Oh, again?
I don't know.
No, not
exciting
that.
news.
That wasn't why I was saying again.
Oh.
Like everything is
Exciting
hitting
news,
frickin'
I'm
Greg.
starting a second alliance.
That is exciting. Yeah, just fucking absolutely frickin' everything keeps hitting Greg. It's so annoying. And the characters who are getting blinded, oh my god, it's just, ugh, ugh.
Ugh.
This was supposed to be such a front-loaded attack team. I didn't even bother like bringing any defense, and everything's hitting Greg. Yep, we'll do an offer review.
Have you eaten yet today?
Yes.
So you're not going to be eating on stream.
Probably not. No, so Ultron is an amazing bot, and then the MSF.gg bot is amazing, the MSF Tools bot is amazing. There are so many good bots. I have several of them on my Discord server, and no one knows how to use any of them except me. People are constantly asking questions that the bot can answer for them, and I have to be the one to show up and just type in the command. Anyone can, but no one knows to.
When you make a bot commands channel?
Like telling people what they can type. I don't think people would read it. Like they keep watching me do it, and then like it's as easy as typing the prefix and then help.
Well, speaking of bots, I don't think mods have permission to use the temp mute command.
I'm not sure.
At least nothing happens when I try and use it.
I was having issues with the temp mute command as well. I'm not sure it's still a working valid command. What up, Skylar? 10 for 10 is training modules. Better safe than sorry with those. All right, I'm gonna restart my game here, and yeah, $1.99 50 shard toad. Oh baby, I'm in.
Wasn't there someone always in chat? I can't. Was it John?
Can you buy that twice?
Yeah, you can buy it twice.
Oh,
Wasn't it
yes.
Josh who had like a 6 red star and I always wanted tons of shards for him.
Someone else?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. No, that Toad offer's great. I've been spending so much Blitz currency on Toad. Someone said no just once. Joe, I love your infographics. Why the file size is so huge. I have to keep resizing them to post to Discord. That's interesting. You do not need a protector in global for DD3, but the Phoenix Colossus combo is very effective. Alright, Minister of Science. 24 hours, double gold.
Sorry, just to answer that question, it's probably because I do them in 4K. I can make them smaller. So I could, yeah, if you just send me on Discord a PM. I'll send you a qualified file.
Great.
I didn't know he did infographics.
Yeah, he does some infographics. That wind noise is awful. All right. Let me just get this out of the way, and then we'll do offer review. So, taking a look at the offers, this one is always here if you don't buy it, and it continues to be worth it every day. 25 bucks for 100 yo-yo shards is worth it already, and then 100 of everyone else's shards plus the gold is nice. I really like this Toad offer. It's gonna get me very close to having Toad at 7-star, so I'm definitely grabbing that. No reason not to. Way worth. Easy. Okay. The Namor one also worth. I don't need him because I'm at 7-star, but equally worth. How come you can buy that one twice? But anyway, Sinister Six offer, again, worth. It's just so many shards for 25 bucks. And this team can be used to unlock 2 different legendaries. Way, way worth. This one is a bit of a gamble. So the orbs themselves, like it's not the worst deal. $5 in cores gets you 375 cores, and then a gold orb is 450 cores. Now, a gold orb is not worth 450 cores at all. 450 cores is like an entire day's worth of cores, and then the amount of gold you get on average is like 200 and something thousand. So a gold orb for the normal price is an atrocious offer. But compared to the normal core cost of a gold orb, this is already a better value. But really, I think unless you get the 3 gold orbs, it's you're not really getting your money's worth. Because again, the average amount of gold you'll get from 3 gold orbs is about 700,000. So there's that. This offer remains terrible. $4 per red star orb is really bad. We might buy it on this stream because it will allow me to open an Elite 4, but I don't recommend it. It's not a good value. The legacy orbs are good. You should buy those. 4 premiums for 10 bucks and 1 kingpin orb, not good. Same with the training. This is a terrible value for these training modules. Don't get those. A lot of people like this endless energy bundle. I've never done the math on it. I just find it unnecessary, but it's the reason I don't like tons of energy bundles is because you have to use all that energy immediately. You cannot, like, if you can't save half of it for tomorrow, because then you miss all the free energy that you would be getting. And there's only so many nodes. Depending on where you're at in the game, you might have 3,000 energy worth of nodes you want to farm. But for a lot of people where they're at in the game, the first half of the energy goes towards nodes they want to farm, and then the second half of the energy is like, well, I can't leave this sitting here, so they just start throwing it at nodes they don't really want. And then the rest of this stuff is nice to have, but it's a very small quantity of them for what you're paying. So this is a terrible offer. Never buy it. This is not worth. This is the War Pack of Shame. There is no alternative to this offer. If you want this stuff, this is what you have to pay for it. So, you know, you don't need this stuff, but the more seriously you take war, or the more important a single purchase in the war store is to you, if you want this stuff, this is what you're gonna pay for it. There are pretty much never other offers that have all this stuff. So that's the War Pack of Shame. I like this offer. I always have. This is the snack pack for 10 bucks. I think that one's worth. This one is really terrible. Never ever buy this one. For 5 bucks, you get 375 cores. You can have 375 Blitz charges for the same price. Why have 225 and a Blitz orb instead? It's terrible. And it's not a gold orb. It's a freaking Blitz orb. It's terrible. Same thing here. This one's not great. It's a little bit better. Like, this one's a little bit more with $5, but meh. This one's not even kind of worth. If you're super new, it'll progress you a little quicker, but this is one of those offers that once you get kind of far into the game, this is a joke. You get this in one day. Same thing, very unnecessary. 10 for 10 training modules. Oh, it's the purple ones. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that. These are not super worth, but if you are fine with it, you know, if you've bought cores and you want to do less blitzing, you can. But that's like 10 blitz matches. So would you do 10 blitz matches to earn 150 power cores? Because that's how you should look at this. And then this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. So I'm gonna buy these because my time is worth more to me than the cores I have. But that, if you're balling, and I'm not saying I'm balling, I just happen to have a bunch of cores, but if you're balling and you want to, you can buy it, but I don't recommend this. 10 blitz battles, instead of 150 cores. Seems common sense to me. Just do the Blitz battles. I'm trying to save time, but there's no reason. If you have the time, just do the Blitz battles. Do as I say, not as I do. Open this gold orb. Yep, pretty much the minimum. Open this orange firework orb. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. And if you are hurting for gold, oh good, those are always good to have. That 5 red cable will actually get me another Elite 4. I didn't even think about that. Oh, and
You haven't even got the 5 red cable yet.
No, but I'm gonna get it literally right now, because I get 600 points for opening a blue. So, I can do that right now. I can literally get it. Think. Okay. And... meow. There it is, see? Ta-da! But, so I'll be able to open 2 Elite 4s, and then depending on what I get from those Elite 4s... oh, I didn't know Cull was in here. I forgot Cull was in here. Oh, okay. Oh, I could take Black Bolt to 7. I forgot. I just took him to 6. I can take him to 7 if I want. I don't think I'm going to, but it's good to know that I can. Okay. So we're gonna open an Elite 4 today, and I'm not too far away from a second Elite 4. And then I'm halfway to an Elite 5, and I think I'll get even closer to an Elite 5. So you get 1,000 towards an Elite 5 if both of those are dupes. And then, if I get... I think it's the next milestone. Yeah, the next milestone gives me this. So we can open 2 Elite 4s and an Elite 5 if we open... Or, sorry, if we buy... one of these terrible offers. So, again, you should not buy this offer. It's real bad. It's not even kind of worth it. That said, if 4 people donate $5, we can open 2 Elite 4s and an Elite 5, which is pretty hype. So, yeah, can definitely do that. I can do a... Go ahead.
Cheap Toad.
Yeah, I got the Toad. Toad's great. What was I looking at? Oh, so how many points do I need for the next one of these? I need 1,900. Okay, 1,900 is not so bad. Oh, and then I can still do the arena. That'll give me 200. Let me do this donation, get this out of the way. And then, what's the other one that gives you? Is it Blitz or Raid? Doesn't matter, because I already have it done. But yeah, let me do this real quick. Okay.
Wait, can you only get the Toad one once?
Yeah. If I could have got it twice, I would have had him 7-star. I know. Hey, I'm glad they gave it to us once. That's how I look at it. They could have given it to us nonce, so.
I guess. Oh, the other one had been up for 2, though.
Oh, chat hasn't been appearing this whole time. Let me see if I can make chat appear.
It's not like he's difficult to farm though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, like, I would definitely say Blitz Store is the easiest place to farm someone.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'm
I definitely agree with that.
trying to make chat show up real quick.
That one offer was able to get him to 5-star for me. If I actually buy the stars, he's still at 3-star.
Okay, I hope that makes chat show up.
Here's half the money for the offer.
Hey, thank you very
I
much.
dislike it when people don't buy the gold stars.
Thank you very much. All right, so yeah,
People hate my
two
roster.
people, $5, and then we'll open 2 Elite 4s and an Elite 5. Namor is one purchase. I saw Namor as something you could buy twice. So
Yeah, Namor was in there yesterday.
Right. Oh, Sue. Oh. Interesting. The double tap. Everyone got the immunity now. Get wrecked. I'll take a Dark Phoenix. You guys don't seem to have immunity. Let me just heal up right there. We'll do that for the energy, even though the attack will miss. Oh, that's a lot of attempted slows there. Let me show you how to actually apply slows and how to get rid of debuffs on your own team. Speaking of, bye-bye. Everyone gets more barrier, more immunity. Everyone gets all that refreshed. Let's go ahead and hit him with an offense up. Dark Phoenix ult into a defense down. This team is going to get destroyed. Bam, bam, bam. You have plans to open up a 5th Loot Cakes Alliance? Yes. I will probably have to when I do the next Loot Cakes promo. Wow. Okay. Got. Meow. 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 Is Cable good for PvP? Very, very niche use, but I've used him to produce a victory, but it's pretty niche. But alright, so okay, there's 200 more. Then we'll get some from spending the campaign energy. We'll get all this delicious bonus gold.
Yay, bonus gold.
Yay, bonus gold indeed. Thank you. Coming from the bottom of the Grand Canyon live pool and Troy are way too quiet and echo constantly. I don't know about the echoing. I don't hear any echoing, but if they're too quiet, there, they should now be louder. Try it now. Alright, whoever's on voice chat, talk. Let's see if that's better. Hey.
Are we too loud?
Also, Shockwave, thank you very much for the $10.
Check Discord after stream, please.
After stream?
To go loud
I'll check it now. Check it now. Although I don't see a message, so I guess you just haven't sent it yet. What the heck is that? That's a weird visual bug.
What's up?
It's just a funny bug. There's an offer. It's just like an offer template, and it goes, new commander set. This is the best package to get your strike force ready for combat. This is the best package to get your strike force ready for combat. This is the best pack, and it just keeps repeating that text. I know, it's just placeholder text, but it's funny that it showed up in the live game. So if they're still way quieter than me, let me see if I can fix that. Like this. Oh, sorry. Try now.
Are we actually really quieter than you? Because when I hear us all on your Discord, it's not too quiet.
It should be real good now. Well, what the stream is hearing and what you're hearing on Discord are different. But yes, the price is white square $99.99. That's exactly right. All right, so we're gonna buy this really bad offer that you guys should not buy, but we're gonna buy it because it should get us 2 Elite 4s and an Elite 5.
Any chance you can see if you can get your chat working in stream?
I tried, actually. No luck.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
They are louder now? Yes, sorry. I forget that their part... Chat is its own slider. I turned the system slider up instead of the chat slider up. You can finally hear live full sexy accent. Yep, I'll leave chat nice and boosted, and then I can go in Discord and make them individually even louder as well. But okay, so let's see what kind of luck we have here. Me and chat. See who wants to bring me some luck. There's not even a featured character. We just want to get something real good.
Did you just completely miss what you got out of that milestone orb?
Yeah, what'd I get?
You got some mini uniques. It was the skill.
Oh, cool. Matt Murdock, show me something good. Mini uniques are not something I currently worry about. What else we got? Edgar's Bowers, show me something good. Oh god, another green. We need better than a green. Ricky Gallup, show me something good. Oh no, another green. Uh-oh, not like this. Let's go with Sam Pavey, show me something good. Ooh. Alright, I'll take a blue, I'll take a blue. We got close. And finally, let's go with Joshua D. Share my name, show me something good. Nah, it's another green. Alright, so I actually have to buy the 900 core super terrible, mega wasteful offer of shame. I believe, to get that second Elite Four. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to get it for 900 cores, but so again, don't buy this either. These offers are real bad. Ooh, RIP 900 cores for something that's not going to be of any value. All right, there we go. Show me something good. And no. And finally, Duck Dat Trong. Show me something good. No. Another green. All right. Well, that was unfortunate, but there's 2 Elite Fours. Now, I might just get the Elite 5 off the bat. I might have to do some blitzing before I can get the Elite 5. So we'll see. But there might be a break in between. And I might have to get basically 1900 chimichangas. But if I can get like a 5 dupe, we'll be good. So, I'm not going to look. You guys tell me how excited I should be. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. How excited are we for this one? Meh. Nope. Dupe. Not yet. Not very. Meh. 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 Okay. One more try. If this is only a 4, then we'll have to do some milestones to get the Elite 5. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright. How excited are we for this one? Even worse. Nope. Nope. Meh. Dupe. Sad. Aw, man. Yep. So we need the next 500. All right. So I have to do a blitz rotation to get the chimichangas to get the Elite 5. Yep. We got some garbo, but don't worry. We're still gonna open the Elite 5. Fear not. Alright, I'm just going to try to find the toughest fight that I can. I see 360 Fury Shield. I see. No, that's not too tough. Fights in Reactor are rough, but those all look easy. And then we got Flight Decks. Meh. Meh. And 350 Fury Shield? Is that tougher than the other one? No, 360. Alright, do I have a team? Oh yeah, I can X-Men this Fury Shield team real easy. The question is, should I save my X-Men? My X-Men are 427. They'll just go right through them. My X-Force, they would actually go after Negasonic. I wouldn't enjoy that very much. Oh, but I still have my X-Force. Let me see if I can find a good X-Force match for you guys. The problem is we didn't see anything real crazy. We didn't see anything that makes sense for me to use my X-Force into. Did anyone see anything that they want to see X-Force take on? I can't buy more energy, so unfortunately if I clear a team, I can't then yeah.
Did you get any upgrades out of those red orbs?
Not yet. I'm gonna open an Elite 5, but
oh,
the 370 BKT, they'll just obliterate. It won't even be close. The X-Force will just absolutely smash them. Nilo, I have an infographic in my infographics channel about all different recommended teams for every section of DD3. Marauders assure you, also it's just so easy. Like, my X-Force should be... There's probably some big teams hiding, and I want to show you guys X-Force gameplay, but these will just be absolute raffle stomps. So, X-Force, we don't know into Hydra. I haven't explored that yet. I don't expect it to work. So the problem is how X-Force does in a Coulson varies depending on who has the highest damage. Do a Blitz rotation and come back. All right, we can do that. Let's see if any good teams get opened up for us. I'll take X-Force and a Coulson, and I'm pretty sure that they'll still win, but it's, in addition to it being a small punch down, I don't know if it'll showcase how that match goes, because who Coulson picks makes a big difference. And I'm pretty sure on my team it's just Negasonic for sure. I don't know why I clicked back in there, but I'm pretty sure they'll just go after Negasonic on my team, and if all things equal, they're going to coin flip between Deadpool and Cable. So I'm like, why are these teams so weak? But then I realized, like, oh, I'm back in tier 1. This is a new Blitz. I thought this was 8-3. It's weird to me that Ultron is on my weakest team. It's kind of by design, but it's really weird, like, queuing up my first team. Obviously, I could use some scrap teams. If I were treating this like the X-23 Blitz, where I would be doing like a 0 to 5 million, it'd be different. But anyway, I'll be doing a 0 to 5 mil for X-23. Meow. We're taking on an alliance in your cluster. Tell them to turn up the heat. But yeah, my X-Force is about 400k, so ideally I'd like to run into like a 500k team to fight them with. But everything we've run into so far hasn't been an issue. There was one fight I used them for that what up, Joseph? There's one fight I used them for that they lost. I tried a 50k punch down into Black Order, and I haven't tried that fight before, so it's possible that I did not play it the right way, but a 50k punch down in a Black Order did not go my way. But part of it was as soon as Thanos took his second turn, he turned all the offense ups and offense downs, which really sucked. There's nothing they could do about it. The evades got turned into bleeds. It just went bad.
Oh, that is actually unfortunate.
Well, I mean, that's what's gonna happen every time. But yeah, it took a lot of their tools away from them. And then I was able to kill 2 people. I believe Proxima and Corvus died, and I think I was able to like cripple Cull and like have him like on the ropes, like just surviving off of his death proofs, but nowhere near effective enough to just blow them up. At the end of the day, they just want to show up and blow up the enemy team very quickly. Blockov, it's actually not a record. I believe the most viewers we've ever had on a YouTube stream is like 1,800-ish, 1,850, somewhere in there.
And are all these real people?
I assume. We don't have a lot of likes. Let's see. Can you guys thumb up the video? You usually get about 10% of people to actually thumb up. Well, we got view bombed yesterday, so
Yeah, that's the only reason I bring that up.
Well, I assume. But like people who view bomb you usually don't go, "Hey, by the way, I'm view bombing you." But
right.
I assume no, because yesterday we got view bombed for like 6,000 viewers, so it'd be weird to get view bombed for you know, I don't know, 500 people or whatever. I don't know. So I assume. Thank you very much, Blocka. The it's easier for me to measure, and it's still not exactly, so many people are just lurking anyway, but the only way that I can kind of get an idea is like if I try to do a giveaway or something and I can see how many people enter. But you know, there's so many people, like they're in the chat, and then you are like, all right, the giveaway's closed, and then you'll see a bunch of people be like, wait, there was a giveaway? And you're like, you were here, what were you doing? You know, sometimes people just like leave their phone on the table and walk away, and you know, whatever. So there's no real way to know. Well, so when I say do a giveaway on Twitch I can see exactly how many people enter. On YouTube, I don't even have that option. So
Well, when you do Gleam, it tells you number of entries that have been submitted.
Yes, but it depends on, it does, but it makes me do math basically. We could get an idea of how many people would enter a Gleam giveaway, but
Well, if you put one entry and one token,
That's
there's
true.
no math involved.
that's true. We can do it. I tend to do giveaways when the donation bar is looking kind of healthy, so we'll see. Might do a little something today. I like to mix it up. You never quite know. It was great rival math. Actually, quite the contrary. I'm usually the person willing to do math when other people won't. But I just meant like it's a process. It's not just the math. It's setting up a Gleam giveaway and all that. That's why I tend to do it when a sponsor wants it. I'd rather do it in a YouTube video. Death? No, I don't know that person, Michael G. Oh, nice, Isaac, welcome. So, Apocalypse, I've always done that. I've been doing that for years. What I've actually done, so it's the same concept, but what I used to do back when we did League of Gambling is I would enter, and if I won, I would just double the prize, and then I would re-roll it. So, I know live chat isn't working on the stream. I tried to fix it. It's something to do with the YouTube chat API. It just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, right, exactly. Leaving the stream on to get those numbers up while we do other shit. Right, I appreciate that. So those of you that leave the stream on even when you're doing other stuff, much appreciated. But yeah, I've been doing that for a while, Apocalypse. Michael G, that's like a 1 out of 10 trolling attempt. I'm only giving you the 1 out of 10 because you got me starting to read it. But try harder. What nickname are you giving Squirrel Girl? Poop emoji. Bump. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. They're like, your streams are perfect to have on in the background while I'm doing Blitz. Hey, whatever people get out of it. Whatever. I like you. I like you too, I think. I don't really know you, but by default, I like you. No, that won't take me very long, Dirk. Squirrel Girl's a 2020 version of Nebula. I'm gonna be talking a lot of crap on Squirrel Girl as a character, like within the Marvel universe, but don't mistake that for me saying that her kit is bad. We don't know the numbers behind her kit, but it looks good. Why'd you hit new opponent 3 times? I was looking to see which team is worth the most points. Do you watch adult videos? I have been known to be a purveyor of the occasional adult video. Blitzing as a group is far more stress-free. I like, yeah, it makes it easier if everyone hangs out and blitzes as a group. And a lot of people can't jump in chat and talk because they're in the middle of a blitz battle.
It's literally what I'm doing right now.
While you're in voice chat. But we can get some more likes. Let's get some more likes up in here. If you haven't dropped a like on the video, drop that like. Doesn't hurt, doesn't cost you anything. Someone just wrote F. Yeah, if you're not subbed to the channel, I definitely recommend that. So I believe my next video is going to be all about status effects and what they do, how they work, all that. And then I believe there's gonna be an infographic tied to that video, and that video is gonna be both useful for new players, but also useful for veteran players, because it's going to get into the specifics of how things work. It's insulting to adults. They call it adult entertainment, man. He used the phrase. I was just answering him, but they call it adult entertainment. So. How big is your package? Perfectly average. We'll go with this one. So, if you didn't know, I have a policy. As long as the question you're asking me doesn't involve divulging information that could be used to hurt people. So, like, don't ask me my credit card number, my social security number, my address, all that stuff, because it could be used to cause actual harm to either myself or my loved ones. But anything besides that, I'm not joking. You can ask me anything, and I'll give you an honest answer. I'm totally serious. Things that you wouldn't feel comfortable asking other people, you're free to ask me. I have no shame. My life is on display for the internet. So, thank you, Anthony. I know at least one person who will be doing the tier list stream with me, and I know a possible second. There's a couple more people I'm gonna ask, but I know 2 of the 3 because one of them is me. What is the meaning of life? 42. What's your bank balance? So I have money in a variety of places. So it's not as simple as what's in my bank, but specifically right now, my actual bank balance is like $800. People think you're balling out of control as a YouTuber. Certainly not. It's possible to be. If I were a bit more financially responsible, I could probably be doing better, but
Another one.
Michael, I don't need recommendations for that kind of stuff, but thank you. When Swing Avengers hit, will you be putting Wakanda back together? We'll find out. Lower than rent? I don't have that much money. And look at my donation bar. I survive off of donations mostly, and I'm trying not to bother people by doing too many sponsored ads and stuff, so. Ever consider a Devil's Three-Way? I would. I've not been in a position for it, but so I've basically made the offer to I will be making a Blitz prediction for Graviton. The official server might have their predictions already up. I will be making one when the stream is over. Nice, Anthony. Craziest thing I've ever done. Oh, well, hold on. Let me go back and answer this. So regarding the Devil's Three-Way, I've basically said I don't think I would just go for that. But if I was with a girl, if she was going to be okay with normal might be the wrong word. If she was going to be okay with my preferred threesome, then out of fairness, I would have to also consider a double threesome. Me and Courtney pretty much combine finances. What type of investments do you have? I have a stash account with some random stuff. I don't even really know what's in it. And it's not worth much. I could cash out everything I have and it'd be like $100 or something right now. I haven't had the money to invest. How do you pay rent then? I mean, I just like I have some money in other places. Like I have some on PayPal and some money from some stuff comes in. So like I will get paid by Twitch for some amount. I will get paid by YouTube for some amount. I will get paid by Patreon for some amount. I will get paid, you know. I get money for like the Raid Shadow Legends ads and stuff. So money comes in. It's a very, very fluid. Lots of coming and going. And then Courtney has money as well. But yeah. Yeah. Do you contribute to a retirement account regularly? Nope, not yet. I would like to one day. I'll answer my craziest thing I've ever done and my biggest regret. Let me just make sure I answered everything else. Did not find the link to the info for the DD3 teams. If someone can post in the MSF chat the Dark Dimension 3 infographic to help that person out, that would be very nice. My biggest regret is probably when I was in high school, my buddy was dating a girl that I also liked. And let's just say I didn't handle it right. Like, I'm going to open up with that. I didn't handle it right, but it's not exactly what it sounds like. I didn't handle it 100% completely wrong. I didn't just like steal his girl and run off, but it was too close to that I regret it. At the time, being a dumb high schooler, I was like, no, you don't understand. She's the one. We're gonna live happily ever after. And so she would message me and ask me for like advice on their relationship. And you would assume if someone was like trying to be Mr. Steal Yo Girl, that I would be trying to get them to break up. But actually, like, I wanted to make sure that the last thing that it could be was me breaking them up. Like, I didn't want to hurt my friend. So I was actually trying to do anything I could think of to try to make their relationship work. I was encouraging her to do things that would make him happy and encouraging him to do things that would make her happy. But they ended up breaking up anyway. And where I say this is my biggest regret is I did not wait very long before I started dating her. Probably like a week or two later, I started dating her. And at the time, I was like, if you're my friend, you can support me on this, because I'm telling you, she's something special. And obviously, looking back, I was just a dumb high schooler, and it was a really shitty thing to do. So, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It's pretty shitty. Chat all up in your biz about your finances. My finances are in a pretty sad shape. If they care about my finances, donations are much appreciated. If your biggest regret goes back to high school, you're doing all right. I mean, I have other regrets, but that one, like, that guy was my best friend at the time, and we've only recently reconnected, like, in the last, like, 2 years. And we used to hang out every single day. Like, I really fucked up a friendship over that one. which you never want to do. So, yeah. Who's the person that keeps challenging you in PvP? No, I don't remember their name. It's a random person. I've already played them like 4 times. I don't know why they keep challenging me. Joseph, if it, well, post it and I'll let you know. And then someone said the craziest thing you've ever done. Try to make it as a streamer. It was probably the craziest thing I've ever done. So the story of how I became a streamer, not a lot of people know. Yeah, we talk now. He was actually the person helping me build the roster scanner that we were working on. Guess you have experience fucking up friendships? I'm sad to say. You asked biggest regret. Is Kanich still your friend? We don't talk right now. I still consider him my friend. I never considered anything that I said or did. Like, I made some comments that he disagreed with, but I wasn't aiming them at any person. James, you can just go to streamlabs.com/Khasino. But anyway, I still consider Kanich my friend, but he probably does not feel the same. You'd have to ask him. But basically, one side effect of the comments I made were a bunch of people decided that had to get between me and them. And when making the comments, I was thinking that it was between me and Negasonic, and you know, I didn't want anyone else to feel like it had anything to do with them. So a lot of people have kind of jumped into the trajectory of those comments. So yeah, as far as I know, you know, does Ronnie talk to you now? I don't think so. I haven't spoken to them, but it's not that, you know, I would. What's your fetish? I have a bunch. Nothing too crazy though. I don't really. I'm pretty vanilla. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful I'm not in anything too weird. I'm very particular, but I'm particular about pretty normal stuff. Oh, but so, I'll answer what's on the top of my bucket list, but, before that, blue or red pill, whichever one lets you go down the rabbit hole and not forget everything that's happened. I think you and Kanich should see each other face to face. I'm willing to if he's willing to. I can't afford the flight to Canada, but I have nothing bad to say about Kanich. Like, what's happened as a result of those comments are several people have been like, don't you understand, you're my enemy. This is the shortest version, but a lot of people have had that reaction. I'm like, I'm no one's enemy. I said some words. I'm sorry that the words upset people. If I realized that so many people would interpret those words as me declaring them my enemy, I wouldn't have said them. But like, that's not, nothing I said was supposed to be, you know, me declaring myself an enemy of anyone. So no, Simon, why? Did you see something about global launch? I didn't see anything about global launch. Let me know if you see something. Coronavirus situation in the USA, we really suck at it. I wish we were handling it more like Germany. They're crushing it. Aren't Canadians happy, easygoing peeps? You think? Your second name? My last name or my middle name? But anyway, so to get back to the craziest thing I've ever done, I hit a point. So I messed up my credit when I was pretty young. I was pretty bad with managing money, and I'd like cashed in anything that I could cash in to earn me some money, and I ended up taking a job. The last serious job that I worked before doing any kind of streaming is well, Michael, you're a shitty person. You should support all people. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So I had worked in health insurance as a state licensed health insurance agent, and I saved up about a few grand, and I hit a crossroads. I had two choices. I could take that few grand that I'd saved up and be a mature, responsible adult and, you know, fix my credit, start a savings account, and you know, just try to live a normal, stable life. Or I could pour it all into basically the in-game currency for League of Legends and start a League of Legends live stream, and, you know, try to live the dream of being a video game streamer. And so I decided, you know, you get one life. I don't want to have a life of regret where I look back and go, why didn't I try to make it as a streamer? Whether I succeed or fail ultimately at my goal of being a streamer, it's a literal dream job, and I think it's the greatest thing I could be doing. So I ended up taking all that money and buying a bunch of Riot points, which is League of Legends gift card codes basically, and I ended up giving it all away for free on the internet in an attempt to try to become a streamer full time. What made you quit League? I still have never actually quit League, but I don't play it as often. It's a long story, but basically, to be good at League, like I'm very, very competitive, and so to be good at League, you have to like play all day, every day. I can't just play a match here and there and do pretty well. I have to just go ham. And so, what was I gonna say? So a company out here in California hired me. They were making tools for live streamers, and they originally told me that I could basically just test their products and give feedback on them, and that's all I'd have to do, and I'd be able to continue streaming full time. And then when they realized that I could do other stuff like graphic design, they started giving me more and more work, and it was allowing me to stream less and less and to play less and less. And then they weren't able to find an investor in time to keep paying my salary, so they ended up stepping me down to contract work. So then I was out here in California with a higher rent, and suddenly I had to start finding a way to pay my bills like immediately. So I couldn't keep playing League. I actually had to like immediately start driving for Uber, because I also didn't come out here with a car. I sold my car back in Florida. So I started driving for Uber in the meantime while saving up to return to being a full-time streamer. I did go to college. I started off going to school for graphic design, and when I started my third year classes, I had done, even though I had taken all the necessary courses for graphic design, oh geez, Kioma. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. That's a very good question. I'm not sure. I'd really have to think on that. I probably would. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I probably would. And how far does that go? Because like if I could do that, because I'm pretty confident that I could take that amount and turn it into self-sustaining money, and then I could be able to return and do it full time. But right, no, I understand, Kioma, but well no, so it's different because getting it as a lump sum would be different than taking a tech job. Taking a tech job, I'd actually have to do a lot of work. And if I was going to take a tech job, I would want to take a tech job somewhere in the gaming sector anyway. But anyway, I do have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin would not be like my sole investment, but I do feel that cryptocurrency is the inevitable future. Companies can only fight it for so long, but crypto's going to catch on. Absolutely. I'd feel very comfortable, regardless of in the short term. I think, 10 years from now, I'd bet anything that Bitcoin will be worth more in 10 years than it is today. But anyway, yeah, the other thing is, if I could use that 3 years to, to do other stuff, to kind of plot my return. At the end of the day, this is the field I want to be in. This is my favorite job I've ever had. Ups and downs. I just really love doing this. But anyway, so with quitting League, I just was not able to play that much, and then I was still driving for Uber just until I could find something else to do when Marvel Strike Force came out, and Marvel Strike Force streaming allowed me to return to being a full-time streamer. So I just never even looked back to go back to League. I am pretty hyped for the update, yes. But so back to the college question, I was going for graphic design, and then I was getting really annoyed because every single course and class I was taking it kept not putting me in front of a computer. I already was doing tons of graphic design on my own, you know, taking side jobs, doing freelance work. I was all self-taught, and every class I was taking was like drawing, 2D design, 3D design, photography, art history, all this really annoying shit. And so I ended up going from one college to another. I was in South Florida, and then I went to a college in Orlando following the girl that I was dating, because she went to the college in Orlando. And when I got to Orlando, I took a sales job, and I did really, really well at it. So I ended up changing my major to sales and marketing because I was having a lot of success with that. So Jay, that's the Twitch chat. The Twitch chat always works. So if someone types something in Twitch chat, it will always work. Ever consider going back to League? Not at the moment. James Wilson, thank you very much for the $10. Like I in the back of my mind is always the maybe one day I'll end up back in League.
I studied graphic design also.
I have the aptitude for a lot of high-paying professions. So I'm aware that I could be making more money than I am, but I love my job right now. So I don't know. You know, it would depend on how much I enjoyed the higher paying job, but like to agree to spend 8 hours of my day every day doing something I really don't enjoy, the amount of money to make that worth it, it would have to be like, okay, if I do this for like 5 or 6 years, then I just never have to do anything again. But you know, just like, oh, you can live pretty comfortably. You can make 100K a year if you're willing to do this. Like, I might be comfortable regarding my bills, but I won't be comfortable spending most of my day every day doing something that I don't want to be doing. And I do my best work when it's something I do want to be doing. I need a lot of freedom. I need a lot of trust. That's why I kind of like sales, because in sales I could just show up and sales is literally simple as like, if your numbers are good, we don't give a shit. Are you getting us good numbers? All right. Who cares? You want to come in late? Come in late. You want to not show up today? Not show up today. As long as at the end of the week your numbers are what we want, you do whatever the hell you want. And that kind of freedom, I enjoyed. Where did you plateau in League? I peaked at Diamond in the early seasons, but I in the most recent season that I played really seriously, I peaked in mid-plat. I went to UCF, really didn't enjoy Florida though. Yeah, UCF is what I was talking about. How did me and Courtney meet? I was in Orlando. My job is exactly as you described. What do you mean? 8 hours of not loving what you do, but then not having any worry about your bills or anything? But it's a long, funny story how me and Courtney met the first time, but the time that everyone would traditionally accept as us meeting, my brother was driving from Orlando to South Florida, and he was taking a couple of friends of his that he went to school with down as well, and so he offered me a ride, and when I got in the car, Courtney and actually her friend that was just overstaying with us were the two girls in the car with me and my brother, and that's when I met her. It's when I met her that I remember. Oh, freedom as long as your numbers are good? Huh. Well, so what kind of results type stuff are you expected to deliver? And then the other thing is, while I'm sure I would be qualified for various tech jobs, I would also have to find someone willing to hire me. Like think about like what my resume would have to say. My resume is basically going to say, and I don't even know if I'd put Uber on it, but my resume would basically say like, for the last 6 years, I've been my own boss doing live streaming. So like, I'm just some person coming out of nowhere with, I was my own boss. I don't have a performance review. They can't call my boss and ask, did I show up on time? Was I respectful? Any of that. It's purely what I say about myself, you know, they would have to take such a leap on me. But yeah, at the end of the day, I love this job. I like that this job has the potential for uncapped earnings, but whether this job makes me rich or not, I don't care, because I enjoy it. Every day that I wake up and this is my job, I'm very happy about that, so that's it. I will say a lot of content creators end up pivoting and taking a community manager role. Actually, almost all the community managers that I've talked to used to be content creators, and then were like, keeping up my own channel is exhausting, but now that I've done it, I know how to work with and interact with the people that do it, and I know where they're coming from, and I'm able to be that you know, that middle ground between what they're trying to accomplish and what the game developer is trying to accomplish. So I don't know if I would want to do a community manager role, but if I was really passionate about a game, if I really liked the game, I might. What is the earnings of streaming live or uploaded videos on YouTube? It's all over the place. It depends if you're getting sponsorships or endorsements. It depends how many ads you're running. It depends on what the demographic of people watching the ads are. So like, if you're streaming a game that you know, appeals to much younger children, the ads are actually not worth as much, because children are less likely to go, oh yeah, let me order that right now, because, you know, they're children. There's a lot of factors, but for me, with what I do, ballpark, this is just an approximation, but if I put the standard amount of ads on a 10-minute plus video, on average, for every 10,000 views, I'll make about $100. Ballpark. I would definitely do esports casting. That would be a lot of fun. I changed my wartime when I changed alliances. It's rare to be able to make a living doing something you enjoy doing daily. That's exactly right, and that's why I enjoy this job so much. That's why I cherish this. It's why I'm willing to wake up every day and go, I'm very uncomfortable about how much money is in my bank account, and I'm not looking forward to going and begging strangers on the internet for donations, but I wouldn't trade this for any other job I've ever had, so, you know? Not every aspect of it is amazing, but at the end of the day, I'm happier now than I've ever been, so that's it. Zeeks is a streamer, and Cerebro has 2 YouTube channels. What approximate tax bracket were you in last year? Probably the lowest one. So much of what I earn gets reinvested into the stream. So, want to see be like Badger Gaming decades from now? That's what I want too. That is what I want too. I don't know what Badger Gaming did back in the day to have money, but I'm just trying to get to the point where I can make enough money to put that money to work for me making money. What are Cerebro's channels? I'm not sure if he wants them out there. Hold on, I just got these messages. Yeah, one sec. My neighbor's asking if Sky can go play. I'm gonna go let Sky over to the neighbor's yard. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Be right back. Okay. I gotta go let Sky. I gotta go. If he's a YouTuber, he would love the publicity. Well, I don't know if he wants his channels known or associated because of what else he does. I just don't know. I'd have to ask him. I'll just ask him. I'll ask him right now. People on stream asking for links to your YouTube content. Do you want me to... Well, do you care if I share that? Or want to keep it on the DL? Okay. Well, so Kioma, it's actually the lady that lives next door, and she has like a 1.5-year-old pit bull who is the sweetest dog, and that pit bull and Sky are best friends. So we basically work together to let the two dogs tire each other out, rather than like when they when they get all energetic and antsy and they want to harass us, then we just let them play with each other. So she's very thankful that she's advanced in age, so she's very thankful that her energetic pit bull can roughhouse with the husky. Correct. Well, even with that that amount of wrestling, I still think that that Sky doesn't get anywhere near enough exercise. I took him on a walk last night, and we went to a dog park, but because that it's been COVID going on, I can't take him to a dog park. I feel bad. He's not getting socialized. Like, he needs to go to dog parks and run around and play and have fun. So yeah, I feel bad that he's growing up not able to go to dog parks. I would love to go take him on treks, right? But the problem is that takes a lot of my time, where I have to go walk and run around too. We take him on some walks, but it's not enough. I want to take him. I know we can. The pit bull is a girl, and she has been spayed. We actually joke, she actually had a litter of puppies. Like I said, she's only like 1.5 years old, but she had a litter of puppies. I don't remember how long ago, but couldn't have been that long ago. But we joke, we call her a teen mom, because she was found on the street already with puppies, and she's super young. So her name's Kayla. We call her teen mom. But she is spayed. As far as like, are me and so-and-so still friends? If you ask me, the answer is yes. And no one has actually said to me yet, like, we're not friends anymore. Maybe one person did, but so I just assume I'm, you have to ask other people. I'm the wrong person to ask. But anyway, I wish I could take him to the dog park. All right, so what do I need now? I need to do a few more Blitz matches, and then we can finally open this Elite 5. I need... Okay, yeah, so just... Oh no, sorry, wrong one. That's Heatstorm. This one. I need... Yeah, okay, so just a 600 and we get the Elite 5. Good job, Livepool. What is Zeke's Twitch? Momo Pairs, MOMOPEARS. Oh, I didn't realize they left my server. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't even notice. Are you sure they did? I don't think they did. You sure they did? Well, they might have. I don't know.
No, Cerebro's still there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unless somebody changed their name to it.
I don't know. It's still a server. It's still a 30,000 member Marvel Strike Force server. Like, the fact that people need to remember this. I I'm still a content creator for the game. I'm just not an official content creator for the game. Just like Chewburger is not an official content creator for the game, and Tony Bing is not an official content creator for the game. I have been making content for this game for almost 3 years. The Envoy program has been around for less than 1 year of that. Hey, Kyle, thank you very much for the $10.
Yeah, Cerebro and Zeke's left. I just checked what servers they're in, and yours isn't
Thanks
one of
for
them.
the content.
Okay.
Well then.
I'll verify that, but okay. Do you think Emma will have a mechanic where from Marauder drops blow, she turns diamond and gains taunt? I have no idea. Maybe. Red, if you have Phoenix, you should probably take Colossus. 6 red Captain America? That's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're undercover too. Because now that they don't have to monitor the server in an official capacity, because they've asked me, so like, you know what? So part of it was when I had when I was in the Envoy program, they insisted that I remove the leaks channel. I guess I can put the leaks channel back, since now they don't have any say on what's on the server. How much community managers make in a game like this? I don't. I have no idea. Probably not as much as the content creators, if I had to guess. At least on paper, you know, they do get things that they don't have to provide for themselves, like health insurance and all that. You did M7? Why? What happened? I want to see this. Cool. I don't have any alt accounts on Marvel Strike Force. Oh, the leaks channel coming back. Yeah, maybe. We're still all your friends? I appreciate it. So, not that I want to talk about the scandal, but like the other day, right, obviously I've been forced to think about this a good bit. And so I was like, let me go rewatch it. Maybe it was a lot worse than I thought. You know, let me try to watch this with like really critical eyes. And what I realized is I've been talking about it too much and apologizing for it way too much, because in the span of literally 10 minutes, the number of things I said that made it painfully obvious that it's not being disparaging. Like the main thing people keep saying is like, you were being discriminatory, you were being disparaging, and people keep saying I'm trying to say after the fact. Like, oh, you're just trying to say afterward that you weren't trying to hurt anyone, you knew what you were doing, you were taking shots at, you know, that group and all that. So I don't want this coming up every stream, but I do feel that there's enough people here that it's worth at least mentioning. Here are some verbatim quotes from the exact, some of this is from right before, and some of this is from right after. I had a problem with the things that followed over the next few days than the initial incident itself. Well, we'll talk about it, but I still want to make sure I mention this. here are some quotes from, and you can go watch this. Like, everything I'm about to say is just me restating exactly what I said on the actual stream. After this, I'm done, but I did want to repeat this just because I think a lot of people who watch the clip, like if you look in the comments, people are like, where did he say what he said? Everyone who links it left out. They all start the clip after half of this was said. But anyway, just some actual quotes that I think, like, I apologize to people who are just willfully pretending that this was never even said in the first place. But so actual quotes. I said, I hope you guys find this funny, but let me start by issuing a warning, which is that the language and terms you're about to hear are incredibly sexist and should not be repeated. They are harmful and hurtful words. The reason I say that, I should also start by saying this. Negasonic is actually one of my more favorite characters in the game. I think Negasonic is a total badass. So before we even go any further, half the complaints are like, oh yeah, you're trying to say that you were saying it as a compliment. There's your proof right there. She's one of my more favorite characters. I think she's a total badass. I said that verbatim. Then I said, maximum trigger warning, just trying to be clear as possible. I have absolutely zero issue whatsoever personally with same-sex couples or anything like that. I fully support it. I'll never have a bad thing to say about anyone because of their sexual orientation, etc. So all the people who are like, oh, you're pretending that you're supporting a cause, like, I said it before the jokes were even made. That was the first thing I said. Then I said, let me be very clear. I think the fact that Negasonic is a lesbian makes her more awesome. That said, and this is the really good part. I wrote, if you only tuned in and heard some of these names that you're about to hear, you might get the wrong idea. Having said that, again, this is to make people laugh. It does not bother me at all that she's a lesbian. In fact, I think it's pretty awesome. So all that was said beforehand, which was, please understand, there's no discrimination intended here. Yeah, this is not even to carry with it a semblance of being against it. But anyway, there was zero reason to apologize. You want to bum me on? I know. I know. I did too much with the preface. I know. I did laugh. I had a good laugh. There was an angry comment on the weekly news update where they said I'm I forget the exact word that they used, but they were basically trying to say that I was rallying my sheep followers. And this is again, this cracked me up. They said I was rallying my sheep followers with logic and logic-based responses. Like, that's my evil tool. I'm manipulating you all with logic. Did you guys know that? You're all brainwashed. I'm over here using logic and you all are just following it blindly. I was like, I'm not even gonna
explain so much.
Right? I was like, I'm not even gonna argue with you. Yep, you're right. I'm just out here being logical, and that's how I'm duping so many people. Right, they were, yeah. I was like, this comment can stay. I'm not gonna refute this one bit. You're absolutely right. I am leading people with logic. Yeah, fucking logic.
Damn you and your logic. Why would you have to give us such good logical advice? I mean, just stop, please.
I know.
For the love of God.
Right, so friggin' ridiculous. So that
You're taking advantage of us all.
I feel manipulated. I can't even wrap my brain around that. That comment I had a good chuckle at. I was like, like, when you type that seriously, how is it not clicking? How's it not clicking? Oh my God. Yeah, it's just like people who think that logic is just this manipulative tool. Unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. I had to really step back and be like, am I just getting expertly trolled? Did I just prod an army of really, really good trolls and I've been taking all the troll bait? I don't know. That one really, I actually sat for like 10 minutes and was like, maybe I'm just getting the shit trolled out of me. And I think, yeah, maybe I'm just getting super trolled. Could be that. I don't know.
It's when you get replies like, I feel like your logic is wrong, you know, I emotionally feel your logic is wrong.
Yeah.
It may be right, but I feel like it's wrong.
Well, but even more so, it's crazy how many people are perfectly comfortable being like, don't think you can just be logical and that'll change what's happened. I'm like, what? How are you really typing this and meaning it? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. That's the best quote. If you want, I'll get you the real quote. this whole year is one big troll. It could, yeah, it could be that. Definitely could be that. But yeah, yeah, that floored me. Wow, Rocket just got deleted. All right, I'm gonna throw this in auto. But so then, just so I can be done with this and not have to bring it up again. As you guys know, people got mad about everything that happened well after the fact. It wasn't like as soon as I said it, chat erupted in a riot. There were a couple people who were like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't have said that," but almost everyone in chat was like, "Dude, don't worry about it." And so here's some more actual quotes from the day of the stream. That, like, the only, like, as I was rewatching this to write this out, I was like, everyone who's mad had to there's no way they don't have responses to any of this. They just had to pretend that it never happened. And it's probably really easy for most of them because probably everyone who's mad didn't fucking watch. That's it. It's probably just a bunch of people who are mad that didn't fucking watch. That's the only explanation. So some more actual quotes. I wrote, so this is after I've made the jokes now, but still within the same 10 minutes. I wrote, but so the reason I wanted to do the disclaimer is because some people use the words to try to disparage or hurt the feelings of people who are the same sex. I have no issue with using the words, but I would never use them towards someone who would be offended by them unless they've made it clear that it doesn't bother them and they're totally fine with me saying it. So there's, again, all these people like, oh, how could you say that about these people? And I'm like, I never would. I said I never would. Day of. So crazy. Anyway, what else? The point is, that involves words some people use to try to hurt other people's feelings. I can put this on auto. And so any words that people use to try to be hurtful, I like to make the disclaimer that I am not using these words to be hurtful. If your feelings were bothered by that, I apologize. So people who are like, there was no apology. I apologize before anyone even said they were mad. Then I wrote, was just trying to make people laugh. If you were offended by that, I wasn't aiming it at you, and I wasn't saying it with the hope that you'd be offended. I don't control people's thoughts or opinions, but don't be discriminatory. It's that simple. Don't be discriminatory. So then you have me telling people not to be discriminatory. And I wrote, I don't care at all what gender people choose to sleep with. I don't care at all. Neither should you. It has nothing to do with you or your life. So again, they have to ignore all of this so far. They have to pretend none of this was said. They have to throw out like 10 minutes of what I said to dwell on like a minute of what I said. And then people are like, why'd you even bother with the disclaimer? And so again, still all in the same 10 minutes on this. I wrote, I know the disclaimer bothers some people, but for me, it's important to do the disclaimer because the last thing I would ever want if there was a lesbian or more than one lesbian who happened to be in chat watching and I didn't do the disclaimer, they might, sometimes people just might think I'm harboring any ill will towards lesbians, which is the exact opposite of the truth. I'm quite sympathetic to any group that's not afforded the civil rights that they should be. I hope people understand that I can throw around the word not at a person while also being personally very upset that there are still many states that I think it's ridiculous that there are still states in our country that don't allow gay marriage. I think that's ridiculous. And then this is the last part, and then I promise we'll stop talking about it because I know I don't want to. But this is the last bit. And again, this is all stuff I've already said. You can just go watch. But the final thing I said was, I was actually really happy when I went to, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con, an LGBTQ plus member of the stream came up to me and thanked me and said that they have an entire alliance of LGBTQ plus Marvel Strike Force players, and they were thankful that they had a stream they felt comfortable and safe hanging out in, so it's important to me to maintain that. That was the final thing I said on that topic during the stream was, it is important to me that my stream remains a place where LGBTQ people can feel safe and comfortable hanging out. So, without question, people who are mad just didn't listen. They didn't listen, or they heard what they wanted to hear, or they ignored what was said, or they just didn't watch it. I can't fathom how anyone who heard all of that could be like, I don't know about all of that, but I did hear you use some naughty words, so you're definitely a bigot. It's just not possible. Mind-blowing. So, yeah, I realized I shouldn't... I feel safe and comfortable hanging out. Good. The topic is overdone. I just wanted to point out, this was kind of commentary on it, but my commentary on it was, how, I just realized so many of the people complaining, they haven't addressed one word of that. Not one word. I know they don't watch. I know, but that's my point. Everyone mad wasn't watching. That's it. I was looking for something bigger than a 360k Coulson team. Yes, Dirk. But really, I just wanted to. I was looking for. Like a team that I can use the X-Force against, basically. A good matchup for X-Force to show them off. Yeah.
Can like an X-Force team like even power take on a Coulson's your team?
Oh yeah. But Pixel,
So
I think
apart
most
from
people are
Hydra,
blitzing.
who can't they take on?
Black Order. I don't like them in a Black Order.
Who can take on Black Order then, apart from obviously like big whatever teams? Like, can a Fantastic Four take on a Black Order?
I have seen reports of Fantastic Four beating Black Order. I have not replicated it. I had Aimtron do. It was a very small punch down Aimtron in a Black Order, and I won.
Yeah, it seems Ultron is a real good counter to Black Order.
All right, finally we got this Elite 5. Hey-oh. All right, so I assume you guys want to see this Elite 5 opened right here. We're not that close to an Elite 6, unfortunately, but all right, here we go. I'm not gonna look. You guys tell me how excited I should be. All right. You ready? You fucking ready?
I suppose so.
CM Ultimus Minerva Kree team beat Black Order? Really? I have a very strong version of that team. I would love to try it. I would love to try it. Did the Korath put a taunt on Ebony and then Ultimus took him out?
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have to work the same as how you do it in Arena, wouldn't it?
I would love to try that. Well, I haven't tried the full Kree team in the Black Order, but I can in Arena.
No, but like the same principle of Korath doing the taunt, then Ultimus
Right.
taking out Ebony.
Right. But, alright. Would you quit if you got a 7 red star Squirrel Girl? I think I would have to stay if I got a 7 red star Squirrel Girl.
So are you quitting if you don't get any red stars on her?
Probably. I appreciate that, Paul. You are correct. When the Maw's below tier 13? Have you tried with 5 red star Ultimus? Often do we get new characters? On average, we get 3 every 5 weeks. But, alright, here we go. Guess I'll be recruiting soon? For what? What do you mean? But, alright. You should be saving this for Squirrel Girl. People want me to open it now, and they donated for it today. But alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Alright, how happy should I be?
Pretty sad and disappointed.
How often do legendary events happen? Go to the legendary event schedule channel in the Discord. Poop emoji, oof, not at all. Shuri, ouch, wow, 7, F, ouch. Okay, that's a bummer. So the next Elite 5 I open will get me an Elite 6. So I'm gonna guess that, considering I'm gonna get most of an Elite 5 from the milestones, and then there's gonna be a Whale War for Squirrel Girl. Oh god, I'm gonna have a fucking Elite 6 ready around the time of... Oh god damn it.
Are you actually gonna open it for her though?
Yes, he is. He's got to.
Pretty much. Pretty much, I've got to.
He's the people's whale. He has to.
M7, I took Sinister to 7. And then I actually took Black Bolt to 6 because with the next Wakanda event, I'll be able to take another person to 7. What alliance are you in now? Fantastic 24 Khasino Elite. This alliance I'm in now was the top performing Khasino alliance the entire time. A-Team was actually, old A-Team was actually the number 2 performer in the alliance family behind this alliance. So I have joined the actual strongest Khasino alliance. See, I could obliterate that mercenary team with X-Force. It wouldn't even be close.
I think Negasonic's ultimate would go off and the team would be gone.
Like 3 of them would die, yeah, something like that. They'd just get vaporized.
1v5.
No, M7, I will not. I will be good. I'm not quitting, I'm not allowed. We'll see, we'll see. The second person on the tier list stream, Dirk right there, Dancing Dirk. M7, what are you talking about? You get, yeah, you get 7, 14, 21. You get 21. I'm at 129. I'll be at 150. What are you talking about? Yeah, I converted one. I'm not gonna get a Elite 7 anytime soon. I don't open anywhere near enough Elite 6. I had 400. I had 400 pieces of an Elite 7. So I was like, oh, give me the gold credit then. I'm not even close to opening one of those, so. But, yeah, they're 271, even with all their buffs. My X-Force is like almost 400k. Yeah, it would just be a complete and total murder. So, if you guys want to see him into a Coulson team, I can take him into a Coulson team. It just won't reflect your average Coulson team because
What power is your X-Force?
399k.
Is there a 250 Coulson team?
Why 250?
Because I think I saw a 250, so if you're going to take him into one, why not take him into the 250 one?
There's a 340.
Sorry, not 350, sorry.
There was a 360 and I think it's gone. I think someone else took it.
But
oh yeah, there's 350 here. You're right, there's 350 here.
Then again, the one in Cargo Bay, even though it's 10k less, it has got all the extra positive effects. That might be a pain.
Say again?
The one in Cargo Bay has the extra.
Oh,
it won't.
Be a
pain, actually.
It won't matter. It won't matter at all. Yeah, it won't matter. I'll do the one in Cargo Bay, but it's gonna be a stomp. It's gonna be a stomp unless they are able to just obliterate Negasonic. Someone attacking Cargo Bay might reveal something. Oh, okay. We'll take a look. I want a giant mercenary team if possible, but again, the only 2 teams I really don't like attacking into with them is Hydra and Black Order. Those are the only 2 I'm really worried about. I must have used some of my evil logic on him. Wahaha. Any thoughts on what the new store will be all about? I have no idea what they're going to put in there. I'm sure it's going to use Ultimus credits, but I have no idea what they're actually going to offer in the store. So.
Any idea on the new advanced feature?
Not a clue.
Blitz auto button.
Some people have been saying that. I hope so. I don't know, but it'd be nice.
Because it was like that bug, weren't there, where it like kind of showed the auto.
Right, that's been there for a while, but it could very well be that. I have no idea if it'll only be open if you have Ultimus. I think if you have any Ultimus credits at all, it'll be open. But yeah, I don't know. Valley video assume Blitz auto sim. Yeah, but I don't think that's. All right, good. Maybe. I haven't asked him if that's based on rumors he's heard or if he's just taking a guess. But I have no guess. What was the last one they put in? I don't think I knew about the last one. Oh yeah, the last one was like skip the alliance loading screen, which like I never would have predicted that, because that I would have thought they would have just made it so now everyone skips the alliance loading screen.
Right. That's how it should have been from the start.
So right.
Have they fixed the last active though, where if you click on it, everyone's just at 0?
Oh, it's not the stream, Dirk. In real time, I still see. Okay, all right, yeah. So you want me to do the one in Cargo Bay because of the buffs, since the other one's only 10k, or do you want me to take out the mercenary team just because other people might not have something for the mercenary team, or what? Your call, Dirk. We're expecting the next patch early next week. Probably like Monday or Tuesday next week, is my guess.
Hey, Khasino.
Hey. The bigger Coulson? Okay. Dude, it's a 10k difference. I actually think that the other Coulson is harder because of the Cargo Bay buffs, but it's your call.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Cargo Bay buff.
Yeah, the buffs are worth more than the freaking 10k, but okay. What up, man? Motivations. All right. And so again, this particular matchup is going to be different than a lot of people's X-Force and a Coulson because of who they're going to go after.
Dirk said Cargo Bay.
Too late.
Damn.
Too late. Would you like the option of 3-star raid nodes to auto them next time around? I mean, yes, but...
Damn, that would be so great.
That will never happen. So, this will heal block them.
More of it, the more of this game you automate, the less you play. Like, is that fun?
Look at what just happened. She just got all the speed. And that one's unblockable. So now she gets to go again. Okay.
So this was a tough fight, yeah?
Yep, this was pretty tough. There was a degree of struggle.
I mean, I don't think you played it perfectly, but it's almost.
We edged it out there. We were able to squeak out that victory. I told you, it's going to be a stump.
Could have done better on the first round.
Yeah, you should have aimed better with Negasonic. She should have hit a different target.
Just a murder. Their damage is so insane. They have close to double damage. Like, the damage they do in Blitz, they have close to double damage in War. It's so insane. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, someone said almost one rotation. I believe it was only one rotation. I don't think any of my characters took a second turn. The only thing that interrupted it was the Fury team does all spawn with speed up on spawn. So 125% extra? I don't think that's correct. Where are you getting that? I don't think that's correct. They get 50% more from Negasonic passive, and then they get offense up. Why do you need my PID? PM me, I'll send you my PID. It's, okay, let me see if that math actually checks out. You might be right, but let's see. So if they have 10,000 base damage, then they are going to gain 50% in war, so they're up to 15,000, and then they're going to get offense up. Oh, I guess yeah, okay, you're right. It is over double. Huh. Why was I assuming it went the other way? Have I been doing this math? Why was I...
It's because does it add like the 100% as a whole, or then 50%, then 50% on top of the number that increases 50%?
No, so the 50% base damage addition gets added on what the whole was when they load in. So there's 50%.
And then 50% offense up gets added on top of that. So
right.
Yeah, it would be around 125, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Live. Well, no, you're right. I'm questioning my math. I'm sitting here going, God, how stupid was I? But no, you're absolutely right. I don't know which phrasing is correct to say additive or multiplicative, but if something says you gain 40% damage, then it's the same as multiplying by 1.4. And offense up is times 1.5. So it's 1 times 1.5 and then times 1.5. Cable and Deadpool didn't take a turn. Cable did. And Deadpool did, I think. Just Medic went in between them and used her heal, that's all. But the reason it seems like I took more than 5 turns is because X23 got like 3 or 4 turns. But I don't know which term is correct, but can X-Force punch up 50k on Mercs and Asgardians? Absolutely yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Simple as that, yes.
Yeah, as Guardians, they absolutely tear it apart.
Yeah, they run through the Asgardians. But all right, that was not too shabby. I want to try the Kree counter here. Now I'm intrigued. I wish I had the Gear Tier 14 Captain Marvel for this, but now I'm curious if the non-minion Kree team. Although I'll have to use my Cyborg for the non-minion Kree team. It might make sense to use like Ultron, but let's find out. I'm very, very curious. I don't know it. You know what? It might still make sense to use Cyborg. My Cyborg's just not that strong. I don't think he's this weak either, though. Oh, he is. All right, so I'm not using my Cyborg. I would have to power up my Cyborg more. Who's a fair replacement? Well, just for this, I'll use Ultron. And now I'm curious. If I could power up my Cyborg and win this matchup in Arena, that would be great. If the non-minion Kree team... Let's see how it goes. Alright, so there's gonna be the basic. Okay. And then we'll... Okay. Alright, he's now dead. But that's okay. We're gonna do this. Oh, that... I feel like he should have done more than that, but that's okay. This will finish him off, because she's fast enough. And then...
He was offense down.
I know. But that's going to be the case most of the time. She's going to offense down 4 people. So let's bring Korath back at first. Then we'll get the Ultron bots. Ow. Speed. Damage. Health. Blast. But so the other thing is this right here. This special. That copying all those buffs onto Ultimus is nice. But if Cyborg were here, he'd get all that too. Oh man, now I don't get to use the Minerva ult. That's a big bummer. Okay, remove all that, or not. All right, he resisted. That's because I don't have Gear Tier 14 of Captain Marvel. Damn. I think, and we might still win, but I think we would have been okay. Frickin' Minerva. I didn't get to use the Minerva ult because my Korath is kind of weak. Okay, I think we can win this. I don't know if it would work with Cyborg, but I do. I think this Ultimus Kree team counters them. I do. if I just got to press that Minerva ult, and I would have gotten to press the Minerva ult turn 1, because Korath shouldn't be dead. Part of it is I'm doing an 80k punch-up. If I can win that anyway. Oh, that one would be way too easy. That would be way too easy. We got anything in the middle? No, it's a different team. Well, let's try it again. I want to see if we can win the punch-up. But I think so. You won't retire that team? This is a different team. He resisted because of the regen.
Yeah,
William, we PvP'd like 2 or 3 times, dude. Just go to bed. You realize most people have to put something on the line to PvP with me. I was just being nice. I did a couple with you, and all you've done is spam me with PvP requests, dude. Oh, he resisted the flip of the regen? Eh.
No, he resisted the removal of the buffs by Captain Marvel because he had regen.
Oh. Okay. I'm talking about Ebony.
Oh.
But, okay. So there's dead Ebony. Okay. But so, here, if I get to actually press the, shit, again. Well, still, this time let's use the Minerva ult and we'll revive Captain Marvel. But let's try that. Let's try using the Minerva ult first. But again, no one should be dead. If we were closer in power, no one would be dead here. But okay, as long as Minerva isn't the one to get stunned, we're okay. And then it'll bring Captain Marvel back with death proofs. Okay, good. See, that wasn't Minerva this time. So now we have another heal. We have Captain Marvel back. More Ultron bots. I bet they... Oh. Well, that hit a lot.
Rip Ultron bots.
Yeah, goodbye Ultron bots. That's not hitting at a great time. Oh, wow, and then Captain Marvel's dead again? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Again, no one should be dead, but this might be a punch across win. I don't know about this punch up. This punch up's not going that well. I'm curious if giving all those buffs to like this is gonna matter. He's so dead. Just die. I don't know.
Valiant effort.
Yeah. Your fire squad suggestion? What's the point of your fire squad suggestion? What am I supposed to be using that for? But this team isn't hard to beat. It's just I was questioning whether the Kree team can. And I think at even power the Kree team can. But for these guys too. So for this team it's a tricky punch up. Let's see how they do. I forget, I think this might be a 7 red star Thanos, but try this, and then I'm gonna wrap up because I have 2 different projects that I really want to get a lot of work on. I agree, Matt. Yeah, let's get some more likes. Let's get some more likes before we wrap up. If you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay. Alright. Good blinds there. Yeah, this is the Duarctic patented mutant counter. I absolutely love using this team. Oh, that failed pretty hard though. That failed real hard. Oh, got the taunt anyway. Still failed pretty hard, but got the taunt. Gotta say, got the taunt. Here's some pots.
They get the taunt.
Here's the Ebony clone. They might pull this off anyway. And we have like Dark Phoenix ready to go nice and early. Now it's going to be a defense up Dark Phoenix with them offense down. Cull's still blind, so Cull has to first taunt. Yeah, it's going to be yeah, there's the offense up Dark Phoenix ult, I believe. So we'll blast him with that. What are you, blind? What are you, blind? Oh yeah, steal the good stuff. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. Alright, he's offensed up for that. Cool. Uh-oh. Okay, good. As long as Sinister lived, that's really all that mattered. Okay, more bots. Okay. The heal. Okay. Okay. Then we take all that from Mystique and we give it to everyone. Well, everyone but Ultron, but hell yeah, there's so many. And then Thanos is gonna get slowed nice and early here. Bam, all the slows.
Damn, this team works well.
This team works clean as hell, dude. I love it. Duarctic's a damn genius.
Yeah, I'd like to try it out, but most of that team is still really weak for me.
An offense up on that. There is going to be a Thanos special coming here shortly that's going to screw us over quite a bit, but until we get there. Okay. Meow. Meow. So yeah, so Thanos is going to have a special as he's going down that's going to look real bad for us, but it's not enough. He's already lost. Let's turn that speed up into us. Oh, she didn't flip it. Wow, Ultron straight up died. Please don't have an ult ready. Okay. Alright, you bastard. Get out of here. But that's a 50k punch up plus. How strong does Sinister have to be for this team to work? It depends on who you're facing. Alright, I'll PvP him one more time and then I'm gonna wrap up. Jay, Duarctic has a video on it. Can someone type Duarctic's name in the chat? Duarktik. He has a video on it. But I hope he learns from this. That's the opposite of what we were asking for. I know. I'm pretty sure this person is pretty young. I could be wrong, but I think this person's pretty young. So I don't know if they're not gonna ban anyone though. Then I'm just gonna, yeah. If they don't ban someone, then that's him right there. It's William Pagan. 6, 5. No, it ends with a K. Toxic Pineapple. It ends with a K. Okay. So yeah. So there was no ban. So total waste of my time. Okay. The name changes? What do you mean? The Insane Khasino? Insane Native passed away, so a bunch of people are adding Insane in front of their name. Yeah, the $1.99 tote offer is amazing. But, alright, so thank you guys very much for coming out. I have some projects I really want to work on, so I'm going to wrap up to work on them. But, yeah, thank you guys very, very much for coming out. I'm going to wrap. And, we have not heard how he died yet. But, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be around on Discord if you need me. And, yeah, keep on keeping on. Until then, birds.